Hey guys, welcome back to You Won't Believe channel. In today's video, we'll discuss the 10 highest grossing Spider-Man movies. Let's head into it. Number 10, the 1970s Spider-Man trilogy. If you're watching this, you've probably never seen much of The Amazing Spider-Man, the live-action CBS TV series that aired from April 1978 to July 1979. The show aired for only 13 episodes before slipping into obscurity via intermittent basic cable airings, fragmented VHS releases, low-quality convention floor bootlegs, and, finally, obscurity. You've probably seen bits and pieces on the internet, bemoaned the lack of notable villains, which featured a mad scientist with a grudge here, a rare ninja there, and plenty of folks in business suits, or laughed at Spidey's rope web shooters and the show's low-budget look. You might be able to spot the 70s web-slinger in your cable listings from time to time, appearing on local stations specializing in syndicated programming, or basic cable networks like TBS, USA, or even the Sci-Fi Channel. Home video releases were restricted, with companies such as Playhouse Video and low-cost VHS houses such as Prism and Star Classics only releasing a few individual episodes. While the exact numbers on this trilogy's earnings are not known, it goes without saying that it did not make nearly as much money as the most recent Spider-Man movies, but it still deserves the number 10 spot on this list. By the way, did you even know that this trilogy was a thing? Let us know in the comment section down below. Number 9. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, $375 million. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse debuted on December 1st, 2018 at Los Angeles Regency Village Theater, and was released theatrically in the US on December 14th in Dolby Cinema, RealD 3D, IMAX 3D, and 4DX formats. Despite a $90 million budget, the film grossed over $375 million globally. It received positive reviews from critics for its animation, characters, narrative, voice acting, and humor. The film was nominated for Best Animated Feature at the 91st Academy Awards, Best Animated Feature at the 46th Annie Awards, and Best Animated Feature at the 76th Golden Globe Awards.
Comic-Con.
What's Comic-Con?
Let's go!
Number 8. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, $708 million. The Amazing Spider-Man franchise was planned to continue with 2 sequels and several spin-offs, including films centered on Venom and the Sinister Six. Because of the underperformance of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, all further sequels about the wall crawler were shelved, and a new iteration of the character, portrayed by Tom Holland in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, began with Captain America: Civil War from 2016. Beginning with Venom, the intended spin-offs were repurposed for a chronology independent from the Amazing Spider-Man continuity and the MCU of 2018. It earned over $708 million. Number 7. The Amazing Spider-Man, $758 million. Sony Pictures Entertainment, among other things, launched a promotional website, many previews, and a viral marketing campaign. As a tie-in, Beenox and Activision created a video game. The film premiered in Tokyo on June 30th, 2012, and was released in the United States 3 days later on July 3rd, 2012 in 2D, 3D, and IMAX 3D formats. 10 years after Spider-Man from 2002. Critics praised Andrew Garfield's portrayal, the visual style, James Horner's musical score, and the realistic reimagining and representation of the eponymous figure, while condemning the film's deleted portions. The film was a box office success, garnering $758 million worldwide, making it the 7th highest grossing film of 2012 and the 6th highest grossing film on this list. Also, make sure to write your thoughts about all these movies in the comment section. Number 6. Spider-Man 2, $789 million. Spider-Man 2 was released in both conventional and IMAX theaters on June 30th, 2004. It received widespread critical acclaim and grossed $789 million worldwide, ranking 3rd in the year's box office. At the 77th Academy Awards, the picture won Best Visual Effects and was nominated for Best Sound Mixing and Best Sound Editing. It also won 5 Saturn Awards, including Best Fantasy Film and Best Director for Raimi. Its success paved the way for Spider-Man 3, which is widely considered as one of the best and most influential superhero films of all time. Number 5. Spider-Man, $821.7 million. Spider-Man had its premiere at the Mann Village Theater on April 29, 2002, and was released in the United States 4 days later on May 3rd. This first official modern film about the webhead was welcomed by both spectators and critics. The film was the first to gross $100 million in a single weekend, and the most successful comic book adaptation at the time. At the time of its release, it was the third highest grossing film of 2002, the highest grossing superhero film, and the sixth highest grossing film overall, grossing over $821.7 million worldwide. Spider-Man is largely credited with redefining the modern superhero genre as well as the summer blockbuster.
You are amazing.
Number 4. Spider-Man Homecoming, $880 million. Spider-Man Homecoming premiered in Hollywood on June 28, 2017, and was released in the United States on July 7, 2017, as part of Phase 3 of the MCU. Homecoming grossed more than $880 million worldwide, making it the second highest grossing film of 2017, as well as the second highest grossing film about the so-called arachnid. It was lauded for its humorous tone and focus on Parker's high school life, as well as Holland and Keaton's performances. The sequel, Spider-Man: Far From Home, was released on July 2, 2019. A third film, Spider-Man: No Way Home, will be released on December 17, 2021. In addition, the No Way Home teaser was released recently. But we'll get more into that later, so make sure to stick around until the end. Number 3. Spider-Man 3, $890.9 million.
This could be the end of Spider-Man.
I need your help.
Spider-Man 3 was released in Japan on April 16, 2007, and in the United States on May 4, 2007, in both conventional and IMAX theaters. The film earned $890.9 million worldwide, making it the highest grossing film in the trilogy, the third highest grossing film of 2007, and the highest grossing Spider-Man film, until Spider-Man: Far From Home surpassed it in 2019. In contrast to the previous sequels, Spider-Man 3 received mixed reviews from critics, who praised the action sequences and visual effects while criticizing the plot, pacing, and overuse of villains. The story's apparent congestion was eventually attributed to studio intervention and creative differences among Sony, Raimi, and Arad. Number 2. Spider-Man: Far From Home, $1.1 billion. Spider-Man: Far From Home premiered on June 26, 2019 at the TCL Chinese Theater and was released in theaters on July 2, 2019 as the final film of the MCU's Phase 3. The film's humor and visual effects were appreciated. It grossed more than $1.1 billion worldwide, making it the second Spider-Man film to do so, as well as Sony Pictures' highest-grossing film ever, the fourth highest-grossing film of 2019, and the 24th highest-grossing film of all time. Number 1. Captain America: Civil War, $1.15 billion. Surprisingly, the first film on our list isn't technically a Spider-Man movie, but I believe it's safe to say Spider-Man is the film's main hero. Captain America: Civil War had its worldwide premiere on April 12, 2016 in Los Angeles, and was released in the United States on May 6, 2016 as the first film of the MCU's Phase 3. The film was a critical and financial success, grossing more than $1.15 billion worldwide, and garnering praise for its performances, particularly those of Evans and Downey, action sequences, storyline, and themes. It was the highest-grossing film of 2016 and the 12th highest-grossing film of all time. After discussing the 10 most grossing Spider-Man movies, a question coming up is, which spot is the upcoming Spider-Man movie Spider-Man: No Way Home about to take up? Recently, Sony Pictures released the No Way Home official teaser trailer, showing us a couple of clips of the soon-to-be-released film, which left all of us thrilled for the official release of this new movie about the self-described friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. This No Way Home sneak peek, featuring Zendaya, Benedict Cumberbatch, and other well-known stars, will definitely make a lot of people go to the cinema and help this movie to earn itself a top spot on this list. What do you think about these movies? Which one is the best one? And are you hyped for the release of Spider-Man No Way Home? Let us know in the comments section. This brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you had fun watching it. Give us a like if you did, and subscribe to our channel to stay updated. Also, activate the bell to make sure you definitely won't miss any of our future videos. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you in the next video.